Manchester.
I suppose all my wetsuits are made of that as well.
What do you think of my new rubber skirt then? Do you think I look the part, could they?
That's original, isn't it?
I think my friends would disown me, actually.
Wow. Freshest pineapple I've ever seen.
Definitely enough to go around, anyway.
Yeah. Lots of them.
I'm going to fall off in a minute, I'm sure. I'm scared, though.
Yeah. Oh.
Is there a tie through here, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Oh, my God, I just saw a bat.
Wow. No. Blow my mind, this place.
They have monkeys, then, on the island? Yeah.
It looks like the sort of water you get piranhas.
I think a pool! Come on, mate!
Well, Thailand looked absolutely fabulous, and they say that the elephants never forget, but will Zoe and Paul want to remember each other? Let's find out.
When the screen first went back and I saw Zoe, I thought, yeah, brilliant. She looks pretty hot. I think we're going to have a great date.
When the screen went back and I first saw Paul, I thought, oh, my word, I'm going on a date with Goldilocks on stilts.
On our first night in Thailand, we went out, had a brilliant meal, went down onto the beach, watched an amazing thunderstorm, and I asked Zoe whether there was any possibility of any romance on the date. And she said, well, maybe, maybe not. I took that as to be more of the negative, but there was still a few days left, and I thought, maybe we'll get on.
The first night in Thailand, Paul and I went out for a meal. It was really romantic. We had a really good chat. We went into the sea afterwards and had a swim. There was a storm in the background. It was like a movie. Paul turned to me and said, did I think anything romantic would happen? I said I didn't think so, but I was really thinking, definitely not. No, no.
Being a surfer, I tend to appreciate how beautiful everything is. Like, in Thailand, everything was so amazing. I was like, wow, this is amazing, brilliant. So Zoe just walked around, not interested as such. She had a scowl on her face. She might as well have just have been walking down Manchester High Street.
On our last night in Thailand, we went to the local town. Paul decided to pull a local bird to try and impress me, I suppose, try and make me jealous. To be honest, Paul, it was quite a relief. I thought, yeah, I've got rid of you. I can have some fun now.
On our last night in Thailand, we went out to an Australian bar, and I met up with this Australian girl who was quite nice, and I pulled in with her. I think she appreciated the whole image a bit more than Zoe did. And in fact, I had a better time in those few hours than I did the whole time I was with Zoe.
On our way home, after we'd been out on our last night, I could not believe it, how embarrassing, but Paul started to cry. He started coming out with, oh, Thailand's just so lovely. And that's such a brilliant time. I just don't want to go home. I was like, oh, Paul, shut up and grow up.
On our last night in Thailand, I got a bit emotional myself, and it was the fact that we were leaving such a beautiful country. Everyone was so nice. I mean, everyone was really, really friendly. Everyone apart from Zoe.
Throughout the day, I don't know what it is with Paul, but he just did not get the message. I was not interested. I mean, my body language, it was negative. There were negative vibes there. I was moody with him sometimes. I was off. I don't know what it is. He's either thick-skinned or he's thick. I don't know.
I think Zoe needs to lighten up. She needs to go out and have herself a good time before it's too late. I think if she goes and has a look in a mirror and just tries to smile at it just for once, she might get the hang of it, and she might even like it.
Oh, come on, Paul. Was it as bad as all that?
No, it was all right. We had our moments where we got on quite well, but the majority of the time she was on her own. I was always like following behind because she was storming ahead or always wanted to be as far away from me as possible, basically.
That's not fair.
Why?
We got on really well. We're just not each other's types, to be honest, you know? I'm not Paul's type and he's not mine, but it doesn't mean we didn't have a wonderful time, because we did.
Well, you both might have had a wonderful time separately, but you certainly didn't have one together. I mean, he said that, you know, really you could have been anywhere. You didn't appreciate Thailand. You could have been walking around Manchester High Street. What do you say to that?
That's not fair.
To me, it appeared that, I mean, it was such an incredible place. I really enjoyed it there. But Zoe didn't seem to be...
I'm not the most expressive person in the world, but I had a fantastic time.
I know, well, I know
that
now, don't I?
The big beam. I was so tired.
And you didn't smile at all. I mean, you actually
smile.
Well, is this true of what you said?
She did smile every now and again.
You give her a little bit of advice.
You weren't smiling all the time,
I always smiled.
What was that advice?
Oh, apart from that one time.
When you were crying, yeah.
Oh, there, now it's coming out. You did irritate.
I don't mind.
You did cry. I mean, you were a bit wimpish
Yeah.
there. Did you really cry with emotion?
Yeah, I did, actually, yeah. And I'm going to admit it.
You put her off right at the start. I mean, how could you on the first night say, is anything going to happen romantic?
Oh, yeah,
I
know, but it was like, yeah, it's a nice place. The thing is, when you go on the holiday, you've only got a short space of time. And what...
You wanted to burn your bridges at both ends.
No, I thought, I mean, you might as well get in there quick or else it's going to be gone, isn't it?
Paul, I would have burned out by the first night, where you were going.
That's where stamina comes into it, you see.
Well, yeah.
Now, weren't you just slightly miffed on the last night? Because by the last night, he'd added, and he really pulled a nice Australian bird, was she?
Yeah.
Good to him, you know. That's brilliant. I'm glad I had a bit of romance in the holiday. What's all this, teacher?
No, I was putting my hand up. I've been polite. Because when we went out on the last night, there was a couple of English chaps as well, and they were both really nice. And I thought Zoe was going to pull in with one of them.
They were just friends, you know. I like to get to meet people as friends, and Paul thought, oh, she's going to pull one of them, you know. He couldn't understand that.
I was hoping you would.
I
was hoping you would.
I don't need to pull people
I
know,
I'm just saying, look, they were both really nice, and I could see you having a good time, and I thought, all right, she's talking to them, I'll go over this way.
That's brilliant. I'm really happy
I know.
I'm happy about you.
And are you still saying that you got on well on the date?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Is it true to say you fell in love with Thailand, but not with each other?
No.
What a shame. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe and Paul. Well, we're going to take another break right now, but we will be back.